I'm going to clown it.
Don't be afraid, Toronto is about to be invaded by clowns. It's true, the Toronto Festival of Clowns is about to take over the city, and we're here with one of the more famous clowns, and his name is Sketchy the Clown, and he's going to tell us all about the festival.
Yes, the festival runs May 30th to June 3rd. It's our 13th year running the Toronto Festival of Clowns. We have acts from lots of Toronto clowns. We have people from Ontario, from across Canada. We even have a couple of Americans coming in just to, round things out.
And can you tell me, do you feel like clowns have survived this bad PR rap of the last couple of years? Pennywise the Clown on down to people scaring children dressed as clowns.
The type of clown we do is not for kids. We deal with a lot of adult subject matter, a lot of things like gender expression and things like not really for kids. So if kids are afraid of clowns, that's fine. Keep them away from my festival. It's not for you kids.
So when you say adult programming at your clown festival, what kind of programming are we talking about?
Well, we do explore a lot of adult aspects. For example, we have Light Switch the Clown's Kinky Advice Hour, where it's like a 50s TV show in a different universe where he explores that. We have the Clown Cabaret Show, where we have burlesque performers doing clown and clown performers doing burlesque. We have shows like the Fainting Room, which is about sort of female hysteria, which was a thing in the early last century where they didn't know how to deal with women. We have a show called Get Lucky, where we have a woman playing a clown who is kind of like let's say a North Woods kind of guy. He's trying to figure out what's going on with gender and sexual expression, and what can you do in the Me Too era. So that's a scary thing for some people.
Sketchy, why are people afraid of clowns though?
Oh, a lot of it is to do with the fact that clowns are hiding behind a mask. So the nose is a mask, the makeup, all this kind of stuff. People don't like that because if you're putting this on and you're not embodying it, you're not actually creating a character. If you're not being real, it's scary. Like that's kind of. Okay, it's not really scary, but maybe you get what I mean.
It's a little scary. When did you decide to become a clown?
I became a clown years ago. I read about these guys, Mump and Smoot, the clowns of horror.
This is the Mump. This is the Smoot.
And I went to go see them, and it was so good. It was like, oh, I want to do that. And then I found out you could study clown, and then I became a clown, and I've been doing this for, I don't know, 20 years.
Wow, and you also have a claim to fame. You once ran for mayor as Sketchy the Clown. Tell us about why you decided to do that, and how did you fare?
Well, I wanted to do that because people, they don't really follow municipal politics. Sure, they follow Rob Ford.
For it, and people are against it. That's why we're having it. Excuse me, guys.
Because that was a circus. People love circuses. Trust me, they love circuses. But people don't understand, what the city does, like the roads and the daycare centers and parks and your garbage collection and permitting and building codes, all this kind of stuff. So they're always looking for the federal politics, provincial politics, but municipal politics, they really don't care. But it's the thing that it affects them most. So I thought, I'd get out there and talk about that.
And how did you do?
Well, I didn't win, but that's okay. I told people not to vote for me.
Okay.
But I think I made people more aware of what the city does.
Right, and I mean, you mentioned the circus atmosphere. A lot of people are saying that about the provincial election right now, and of course, your former foe, Doug Ford, is right now, I think he's in the front running to win that election. What do you think of what's happening right now in provincial politics and how Doug is doing?
Well, if you've actually met Doug, like one-on-one, he's a really personable guy. When he goes around and shakes hands, that's great. Doesn't necessarily mean he would make a great premier. Who knows, maybe the PC party's going to Patrick Brown him as soon as he gets in and toss him out. I don't know, that's their shtick. Kathleen Wynne, I think she's great. Her name's got Wynne in it, but the Liberals have been around too long, so maybe she's going to have to be Kathleen Lose. And NDP Andrea Horwath, she's making me cough. That's what she's doing, and not much else.
Not a fan.
She doesn't seem to get any news. Maybe she needs to dress as a clown or something. All right, Andrea, dress as a clown. You get way more press.
So you mentioned your failed bid for mayor of Toronto previously. Do you think you'll run again?
Oh, I'm definitely going to run again. This time, because I brought awareness last time, this time I'd like to explore. Toronto is not very affordable for people anymore. It's not affordable for artists. It's not affordable for people on with like medical conditions or new Canadians or minimum wage. So a lot of people who are here just can't afford to be here anymore. And there's things that the city can do, or at least pressure other levels of government to help out with that. Because I love Toronto. Toronto's a great place. Sure, the rest of Canada might not like Toronto, and that's fine. That's that's your opinion. But I think it's great, and I'd like to do something to make more awareness around that.
Well, thanks for coming in today, Sketchy. And again, Toronto's about to be invaded by clowns, May 30th to June 3rd.
Clowns.